Welcome to the intro training exercises for Sharperlight's Excel add-in on Business Central. Please follow the video carefully and if needed, use the PDF listed within the description for further information. This is Exercise 4. Exercise 4 covers Sharperlight Excel add-ins, sheet formulas, and also delayed formulas. This exercise continues on the same workbook from the previous exercise. Open the sheet for X4. Here we have a sheet formula. Sheet formulas are unique in that only one can exist on a worksheet at a time, and the singular query is stored in the extended properties of the worksheet and not in the workbook like the other query formulas. If the worksheet is deleted, it removes the stored sheet formula query at the same time. When a sheet formula is recalculated, it deletes the used range below the anchor formula and then passes the query results in the cell below the anchor formula. Sheet formulas have the same formatting and subtotaling capabilities available to list formulas, but sheet formulas can generate Excel group controls using the expand collapse grouping options. Select the cell C6 and you can see what a Sharperlight Excel add-in sheet formula looks like. This formula, however, also has DL at the end, which is a code for a delayed formula. We'll explain what this does later in the video. You can press the F2 key to activate edit mode for the active cell to see the filter reference cells. The formula does not have a parameter for the query name. This is because there can only be one sheet query stored per worksheet. We'll double click on the cell C6 to open the query definition, and we'll be able to see what the cell references are used for. We can see the cell references are used to pass filter values for the company, ending date, customer number, and fully applied filters. Notice that some of the outputs are sorted on. On any of the outputs, double click and open the options window and go to the sorting and groupings tab. Here you can see that we have our sorting order: applied date, applied entry number, then line number. The applied entry number filter also has a grouping option of expand. This is why in our Excel worksheet it has group controls on each new applied entry number. Close the query to return to the worksheet. A typical formula looks like any of the following based on whether it's a value, table, list, or sheet formula. You can alter the formula with DL to convert them into delayed formulas. You can also convert them into delayed formulas by highlighting the relevant cell and in the Sharperlight Excel add-in go Tools, Other, Convert to Delayed Formula. Delayed formulas are an important variant of all query formulas. The delay affects the recalculation behavior of the formula, forcing it to only recalculate when triggered by the Sharperlight recalculate icons on the ribbon, or any buttons that perform the same actions. Effectively, delayed formulas stop automatic recalculation from refreshing the query. We can demonstrate this by changing one of the cell references for the sheet formula. Let's change the cell B5 from Y to N. What we would typically expect is for the sheet formula to immediately refresh. However, it does not. Click on the Recalculate Worksheet button in the Sharperlight Excel add-in, and you should then see the sheet formula recalculate. This is useful when you want certain query formulas to not refresh whenever a reference is altered. Some worksheets or workbooks can be quite large, and query times may take some time to complete. If you wanted to change all the filter values for this formula without it being a delayed formula, the sheet would recalculate 4 times, one for each reference change. Instead, you can make all your changes, then purposely refresh, saving time. This concludes the training for Exercise 4 for the Sharperlight Excel add-in on Business Central. For more information and in-depth explanations, please refer back to the training PDF.